You tuned in to the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit.
Oh, nah, nigga, hang the hold up.
Why don't y'all just have a battle, man, a standoff, a slam battle or some shit?
I suggested that.
Oh, you called him out? She was big.
I'm scared of that.
So let me ask you a question.
I know you ain't scared of shit between a nigga legs at a swimming pool.
Yo, come on, man, with that shit.
Hey, man, he was sitting between the nigga legs at the pool.
Don't get no peace treaty on this fall gone.
No, y'all got to get piece it up, man.
You said I'll kick his all that type. And it wasn't never none of that.
I would, but I'm saying, like, I ain't that type of guy.
I know, and I would fight back.
Have you ever been penetrated or penetrated a man?
Whoa. What are you talking about? What you
You know what? The thing is, Corey.
Oh, brother.
You can't dodge this question, because y'all guys don't never answer this question.
No,
said
sir. Have
no.
you?
Wallow gave a little up in jail. What ain't this?
They closed abortion clinics down. If got this stuff together, had some morals and some respect to himself, you wouldn't have a show.
Hey, man, you can't be respectful when you want to be respectful and then be this asshole who talking crazy to me while I'm on stage. Come on, man.
I understand that part.
No. How about this? When men disrespect each other, they fight or kill each other. That's why we don't disrespect each other, especially like that.
But I don't get grimy, though, Corey.
But no, you can't disrespect people. And then you was lying. You was lying about you, dog.
You are funny off the misery and the trauma of this. Nobody wants to hear that you talking about. If it wasn't daddy issues, you wouldn't have a show, nigga.
Remind me of a brawl. You just say something, and then when somebody say, "What did he say?" You be like, "I don't know. He said something."
You know what you remind me of? You remind me of a bit of
A BB. He remind you of a BB, a bit of
A triple B, a big bitter,
a big bit.
crazy, man. Y'all got to stop this.
You like an old stripper.
That's a good one.
You a swimming pool opener, dog. You like the little preacher that just started out. They let him go up there and say something for the main preacher go up there who going home with the money. Hey, man, if I done went to the pool party, I'll be rich, dog. That's all I'm saying, man. Yo, ass was out there, dog. Remind me of a brawl. You just say something, and then when somebody say, "What did he say?" You be like, "I don't know. He said something, though."
Listen,
Get your ass back. But sometimes people just let you open.
We don't get a stripper pole for you, Corey, and just relive your past.
Okay.
You was running around. You was Chippendale, huh?
If you had on a tuxedo, you'll look better in a jogging suit. It looked like you supposed to have on the jogging suit. If you had on a tuxedo, the police would be like, "The f- you up to?"
Nigga, I ain't never gonna say I was pretty. What I'm saying is, tell me who fine.
I don't know fine niggas like you. You sit at the pool between their legs.
Who's good looking?
Okay, there you go. Yeah.
You ready to say somebody?
You got some niggas that's good looking to you.
I know some handsome gentlemen. Hey, boy, I'm about to send you some swimming trunks to try to get to the end of this, dog. I'm sending you pool wear from now on.
This nigga's crazy.
What does Donell Rawlings have to be jealous of Corey Holcomb for? I'm just trying to say that.
I got hair.
What up, my people? You tuned into the 7-Day Theory. Hard body, hard spirit. Check this. Corey Holcomb and Donell Rawlings. They had some tension, a little beef, right? If y'all don't remember, Corey Holcomb was on stage and he started saying something about Chappelle, and then Donell Rawlings started like kind of heckling him out in the crowd, and they started going back and forth. And Corey Holcomb called him a mild comic, and that he didn't come through the slums or come through the streets, or he didn't really have to grind to get where he was at. And Donell Rawlings like, "No, check, ask about me." He said, "Ask about me," right? So there was some disrespect. If y'all know, look, when a comedian gets heckled, that's like one of the most disrespectful things you can do, is to mess up somebody's set, right? And that's what Donell did. A whole nother comedian, and they was going back and forth. So they had tension from that. Corey Holcomb goes on $1 million worth of game. Gilly and Wallow, shout out to them. And they hit up Donell Rawlings to try to squash it. And it was funny. It was funny. My favorite part was the bitter bee, the double, the bitter. He said, "You remind me of a bitter bee." But these two comes, so you see there's jokes that and they're it's not like there's tension, but it's not like they hate each other, right? And both of them was even laughing at each other's jokes at one point. So it kind of seems like the beef is squashed. But Corey Holcomb and these two, I don't put one of these above the other. I think Donell Rawlings is a legend, not for his stand-up, right? Not for his stand-up, but for what he did on a Dave Chappelle show. Like, I came up, I was a teenager when the Dave Chappelle show was on, right? And that rich, I'm rich, that line was legendary. He is a legend for that, right? But as far as his stand-up, I think I watched maybe one Donell Rawlings stand-up, and I don't even think I finished it, right? So he's not my favorite comedian. He's not bad and he's not good. You know what I mean? Like Corey, to me, him and Corey Holcomb are both mild comedians. Like they're really good, right? They're probably a lot better than most comedians, but they're not like top like Dave Chappelle, Cat Williams level, right? So I put them on the same level for real. Corey Holcomb, he's a little bit he's funny, right? He has good stand up, but a lot of what Donell Rawlings was saying about Corey Holcomb was true. Was like he like is always commenting, and always his whole thing is about negativity and the downfall of others. I remember he was saying something about the Just Hilarious thing just a little while ago. Like he got a lot of hate in him, that he got that hater mentality, right? And he's kind of a tough guy, but he said the one thing he said in there that was it was straight just true, right? It was a little jewel. I don't know if y'all caught it. He said one thing in there to Donell Rawlings, and this is true. He said when men, because he felt Donell Rawlings was disrespecting him, right? He was being loud, interrupted the set. All right, he felt disrespected. He said, "Look, if you don't want to fight, right?" Because Corey Holcomb, he's never been shy or like back down from a fight, or never back down from nothing, right? He seems like a real man's man, right? A dude that like if he got a problem with you, he'll bring it to you and he'll fight about it, right? So he said, "Look, men don't disrespect when men disrespect each other, they either fight or they unalive each other, right? And this is the reality of being a man, right? That it is a constant chest bumping battle. Like it's a constant colliding of egos and of pride and all that, right? Just walking, just going to the mall and interacting with or wherever, and interacting with strangers, people you don't know. Like there's a constant power thing. Not always, not every man every time, right? But depending on how you carry yourself, it could either work for you or against you. And this goes back to like, look at the whole Nipsey Hussle thing. I believe Nipsey Hussle, it was a disrespect thing. Eric Holder felt disrespected, so he came back and did what he did, right? Unalived Nipsey Hussle, all because of disrespect. There has been probably millions of men that have lost their life or taken a life over disrespect. So this is why you really gotta. This is why, like, we all know the person, and Donell Rawlings kind of seems like this. Like, he don't seem like a fighter. He said he'll fight back, whatever, but he don't seem like he don't looks. I'm not judging off of looks, but he looks like he don't even know how to throw a punch. That's what he looked like, right? And so we all know the kid, right, or the dude, the man or the woman that is willing to always disrespect, is always like loud and disrespectful, but they can't fight, or they don't want to fight, or they're scared to fight, right? So this is why you don't, like, some people just don't, like, they can't comprehend, or they don't care to if you want to be constantly disrespecting people, or if you want to disrespect somebody, you got to understand that can lead to violence, right? And if you're not ready, or if you don't want that violence, then don't disrespect anybody. It's simple as that. And that's what Corey Holcomb said. He's dropped a straight jewel. If you don't want the problems that come with disrespect, then don't disrespect somebody. It's really that simple, right? And because men better, stronger than me have lost their life or taken a life, all because of disrespect. And it come in. And really that's, I can't even say that it's wrong, right? To fight, cause like, what else, if you feel disrespected, what would be more important, right? Other than like your family or your girl or something like that, what would be more of a reason to fight somebody? Like, I think being disrespected is more of a reason to fight or for violence than like money, which is material, or material things. Like, being disrespected is your spirit, your soul, your body feeling disregarded and destroyed, right? So yeah, that's a reason, and that's why millions of people over the span of human life probably have lost their life over disrespect. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments though. Like, share, subscribe. 7 Day. Shout out to the 3 members. We got memberships now, $1.99 a month. Dimitri, I love you. My son, John Paul, and Angela Reddick. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all. Keep your head up and your eyes open. I'm out.
You're now listening to the 7 Day